Hello, and welcome back to Blueprints. Heads up, there's like a hurricane outside, basically. It's a lot of winds. I haven't had any like outages or anything like that, but just to throw it out there, if the stream goes down or something, that's probably why. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen. I've been watching some Blueprints and making a bunch of notes when just seeing things for a second time and stuff, and I don't know, it's like I don't actually have any real thing to do. The only like real progress thing that I really can think of is just monkeying different interesting rooms that could potentially have stuff to them, essentially. I don't know where else to like turn for hints and things, and yeah, I've been like starting to think more and more how much like if I'm gonna start wanting nudges and stuff like that. I'm not really sure, and like maybe specifically things that are like nothing that you just read into too much, like the whole workshop situation with the letters and stuff. If someone had told me that before I found out, like on the side, I wouldn't really have been that upset. So I'm kind of like starting to wonder, you know, all of these things with like the... Oh god, what is it? Oh, yeah, we have some fun stuff to talk about. What are the ideas? Like, I've updated some of this stuff. Yeah, like this stuff, if denoted inverse as an anagram from the new clue, like if that even is something. I think earlier, like a while ago, someone mentioned another hidden admin key, and at the time I didn't really want to know, but they did say it was mostly for like lore and not progression or something. And I'm not sure what that would even be, because I feel like I've already tested all of them, and I don't know like what other admin key there would be. One idea I had, which I forgot to check, so we have to do it now, and it's probably nothing, is here, just in the Curse of the Black Bridge. Like, Curse of the Black Bridge is written by Redford Ewing, so maybe we can do like Yuli R or something. Or I was thinking if we know what the kid was called, because it's the Black Bridge Grotto or something, maybe that would be like a bit of an Easter egg connection or something. It's just Jesper. I mean, we could just log in as Jesper, I guess. It would be something that would be like fun if that was something like a fun Easter egg, because we don't know his last name or anything. He's just Jesper, the berry boy. Yeah, so that might be nothing. And yeah, okay, one of the big ones was the frozen clock in the basement that is like 20 past 8 or whatever it was, I can't remember. Yeah, like this one, the basement clock. If that like isn't something, if that's just like you're not supposed to read into it, I kind of feel like stuff like that I might actually want to know at this point. If anyone knows, like just pointing out things like, oh, the bird bats are nothing, the sacred poem is nothing. But if it is something, then like I don't want to know what it is, but just like if there's nothing to really do, yeah, I mean this is probably nothing. Also, wait, isn't this misspelled? How do you spell eighth? That's correct. That looks like a really weird word when you look at it. Clock in basement, don't think about it. Yeah. Bird bath, don't think about it. Okay. Okay, but follow-up question then. What about this stuff? Wait, where was it? Was it here? Yeah. Is this something? If it isn't related to the bird bath, is there something to this that is like unrelated? Because I don't know where else this would be relevant to. Because like, why would they say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Could be an unsolved puzzle. I felt like people said there kind of generally weren't any unsolved puzzles. And also, one thing I thought, like, this does kind of make me think of... Where do I have that? Oh, I didn't even screenshot it. But, like, the bottom left thing and the Court of Ares, we had the, like, oh, north and south and west and east and, like, the realms in that sense. So maybe that's, like, what they're talking about here. That it's, like, the northwestern one first or something. And, like, I don't know, some sort of order, but... Yeah, it just feels like there's so much you can read into that might not be anything at all. And in that case, I feel like just to save me some time, I wouldn't mind just some, like, slight nudges of just, like, yeah, that's nothing, don't worry about that. Like, the sheet music, I keep thinking that I'm gonna, like, start reading through all of the sheet music in one go and see if there's, like, some hidden extra puzzle to that beyond just the conservatory thing. And yeah, like, if that's nothing, then that's probably pointless. Like, I have to assume the family crest is something, because, like, why else would we learn about numerical cores and the blue notes and stuff? So, like, this is definitely something, but I don't know how to make it something. I guess we'll see. But yeah, the main thing here, I did a run because I was watching Lorgon again, playing the game and getting some notes and stuff. And yeah, he also mentioned this whole thing with, like, oh, to open the box freezer and thaw that, maybe you have to have a powered furnace. And I just, like, remembered, oh yeah, I never, like, actually made that happen. And I'm not going to on stream. Like, I don't want to waste that time. It did take quite a while, but at least with rerolls and stuff, it wasn't too bad. And yeah, I mean, I made it happen. A freezer, a powered furnace, it did nothing. Temperature still only went up to, like, 17 degrees. It just stopped there, as if the furnace was just, like, on 3 ranks below and unpowered. It's kind of depressing and, like, sad that that wasn't anything when they specifically mentioned, like, oh, they have to be on the same rank or nearby. I thought, like, the effect would be stronger. And yeah, like, in the lab, it does say cooler is unaffected, but the cooler is unaffected at, like, 17 degrees. But if you were to go even higher, then surely it should be affected. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed by that, because I feel like that would have been a nice redundancy solution. And I think I've seen, like, pretty much everyone assumes that is what it is before they get the assumption about the burning glass or torch. They just think, I have to draft furnace and freezer, like, next to each other, or power it, and stuff like that. So I feel like if you did get this, like, perfect layout, literally the same rank, next to each other, powered, I feel like that should work. So I'm a bit disappointed by that. This was just kind of fun. How did this happen again? I think it was a dowsing rod that gave me, like, luck in a bedroom, and it just, like, spawned 2 items in one spot. Never seen that before. Just thought that was kind of fun. Yeah, like, people just wasting a lot of stars trying to get that. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm doing, like, backups when using stars. Because, yeah, you could waste a lot of stars trying to go for specific layouts that then end up being nothing. Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff from here. So this is probably nothing, but I was just thinking, like, those excavation logs, I could... What the heck is that thing on the hand? Yeah, it's like a gem and a die on the same spawn point, so it looks like it's some super special item. I was like, what the hell is this? And then, yeah, it's just a die and a gem that spawned in the same spot. All of the excavation logs in the mining thing, that probably is nothing, but just, like, I haven't actually read them all in order and, like, figuring out what dates they started and all of that stuff. It's probably nothing. I might not do it, but it is just, like, an idea. Then here, I have not loaded the backup from before the last run, which we were gonna do, because I figured I, coincidentally, when failing to draft the Rumpus Room on rank 8, I just, like, ran out of steps in the Rumpus Room, so we may as well check it. It got monked. I wouldn't monk it, like, otherwise, because it doesn't seem like it's anything, so we may as well just check that in the outer room and see if monking the Rumpus Room does anything. This was also accidental. When I was doing this run, I was just, like, you know, doing the office computer and, like, logging in to change security and stuff like that, and when I logged in, I just accidentally hit into the email, and there were new mail. There was new mail there, so I want to check that and check the other mail terminals as well, I suppose, and I don't know when that happened, if it was just, like, after Room 46 and I never checked, or if it's more recent. So yeah, that's, like, actually new stuff to do. This was, like, a blue note or something that mentioned, like, there is a major key on the wall in the safe house or something weird. So yeah, I kept forgetting to go to the safe house. We'll try and do that. We can maybe do that, like, in this throwaway run. And what does this mean? Drafting studio safe. Oh, right, yeah, the letter. The letter from the drafting studio. When external communications opened up. Yeah, that makes sense. When getting the satellite. There was another thing about the satellite dish that I was gonna check. Where is this safe? It was like... Oh god, where was it? When did I open The drafting studio, office, study. No. Wait, was it study or was it drafting studio? Because yeah, I should reread kind of all of these as well, because they're... I've seen some of them be read when watching Lorgon play Blueprints, and like, there's definitely been a lot of things that like, you don't pick up on the first time, and now I'm like, oh, I see, that's what that was, but it's probably nothing important, you know? Yeah, Caleb. This one is not super interesting. So, drafting studio, yeah, was later than that, but it's not here, and it's the tiny one. Yeah, right here. So it does say, oh god, it's so tiny. I'll be taking the old mountain way tunnels to the north, says Mary. Which is kind of curious to me, because yeah, like, Fen Ares deconstructed all the railroads in Fen Ares, right? Like, Eraja still has I can't say railroads, railways, let's say that. They still have train tracks, but Fen Ares disassembled all of them, but Arch Ares also still has them, maybe. So it's just like broken in between or something, or maybe like just the kind of southern half of Fen Ares, but then there are still some train tracks like going north, because they say like they go by trolley north, so they were actually fleeing up to Arch Ares or something, and I'm wondering if maybe they were like going to Arch Ares and then taking a boat down to Eraja or something, or if they weren't even going to Eraja in the first place. I'm really unsure. And then, yeah, like, then we proceed on foot until we reach the southern border of Arch Ares, I assume. And I think everything is just like, yeah, tell Simon why I was doing this. And yeah, this is also weird, the holding hands or throwing stones, whatever that would mean. Not sure. I have to like read into that. This was just a funny thing I noticed when he was getting a postcard, the Nuance postcard. If we find that, where would that be? Did I actually... I don't think I took a screenshot of the Nuance one, because like I just... which one is this? There we go. Yeah. Because I like just screenshot them instead of taking a Steam screenshot. Exactly. Perhaps I'm just letting my childhood love of dirigiblocks, whatever, comprise my objectivity. That just made me think, how fucking popular is dirigiblocks? Like, this is Herbert's childhood. My grand uncle's childhood game must be from like 50, 60 years ago at least, right? And maybe even more. And apparently, that is still like what Simon is obsessed with, and everyone's just playing dirigiblocks. There's no other game that is even like worth talking about in this world. It's all about dirigiblocks, I guess. Yeah, just thought that was kind of funny. Also this, yeah, I noticed this as well. The bathroom selfie is fake. I think this is probably just like an oversight and not actually anything, but it's just kind of fun when you look at it. Because we said earlier, oh yeah, it's taken in the bathroom mirror because it's like in the lavatory. But then why isn't this mirrored? It still says Cinca, so it clearly isn't taken in the mirror. It's actually taken by a second camera that they set up like in front of the mirror or something, and it's weird. Yeah, so it's like totally fake. Yeah, dirigiblocks or Morajai boxes. Those are the two forms of entertainment in this world. Hello? Someone just commented on like my part 15 blueprints thing, and like just because of that I was like checking out what they were talking about, and I ended up kind of like watching a lot of that and just seeing some things that I had done, and I just coincidentally, without even thinking about it, in that part 15, I drafted a dark room into a nursery in the exact right door of the nursery, of the dark room, to complete the vision from Elzara, which was what I was like trying to do for so long. I never thought it was like going to be anything, but just like, oh, I want to try that to see if it does something. And yeah, I already had done it apparently all along, and it was nothing. And then this one, yeah, just an idea that like the whole bunk room that places a flower on a tomb. I was thinking, oh, is that Simon, my grandfather's tomb, which is in the opposite corner from Herbert, because like it's Claris Clara going to bed in the bunk room gets a flower on the tomb that would be maybe Simon's grave or something. So that kind of confirms, or probably confirms, that Simon is dead as well. Because, yeah, I mean, I guess we already knew that, because we already knew that, like, Mary was Herbert's last living relative, or something like that, closest living relative. Yeah, this as well, I just saw, like, when he checked out the fixed stars in the library, you could see that only Clara Epson and then you, Simon, had ever checked out fixed stars from the library, which then makes sense with the whole Clara Epson, like, she was kind of obsessed with the stars and the observatory, and does it never end in the spiral, and getting tired because of it. And yeah, that checks out, that she was, like, checking out that book and reading about stars and didn't get any information about this spiral, and, like, she might have been a bit, like, obsessed with it or something, who knows? Just thought that was kind of interesting. This is a big lore thing, but it's probably not relevant, but just I think this was the filing cabinet or something? It might have been the archives filing cabinet, I can't remember. It mentioned that the daughter of Prince Rolf, that he had just, like, they had, you know, fled. The royalty that was Desolates had fled because of the Fen General Teskin, like, war and all of that. And Prince Rolf was the grandson of Desolates the Fourth, and he just had a daughter named Catelyn Giari from a mother, and she got this name because of the mother's, like, the traditional Erajan ways or whatever. So that seems like he was married to an Erajan woman who might have been Giari Yenna, or someone on, like, Arave's family tree, and, you know, that completes the, like, line of the descendants and the rightful heirs and all of that, I suppose. But then he was the grandson of Desolates the Fourth. I wonder if that means that Oriz was, like, the first king. I should reread the first edition Arindia thing, but Oriz was, like, the first king, and then Desolates the Fourth would have been the fifth king, and then if he had a son, and then Rolf is the grandson, would he have been the seventh king? And in that case, who was the eighth king, which was the final one in the Court of Ares? I don't know, it's just, like, a complicated family tree, and I don't think it really matters. This was just a minor idea, just like what happens if you shelter a closed exhibit. I don't think we're gonna see that, because I will never draft a shelter again, and I will never really get the Knight Shield. Though I did see kind of a funny thing. You can apparently jackhammer a Knight's Shield, which is crazy. But yeah, apparently that's a thing. Very, very rare, but you can do it, so you don't need an armory. But yeah, if you shelter the closed exhibit, I wonder, like, does it just remove all the security doors? Because that's the red room note about it, that, like, it has 3 closed security doors or whatever. It's always closed. So yeah, just, that's it. That was a pretty lengthy intro. So we're just gonna, like, throw this run away. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's, like, much to sort of do in runs anymore. I can't really think of it, so, like, we might have to just kind of, like, start throwing away some runs. Like, I will load back to the previous save so that we can check the observatory in the outer room. But beyond that, we might just want to, like, draft until I get something I want to monk, and then just end the run. And just keep doing that, because that is kind of the main thread to follow now. And maybe get treasure troves as well. Is there anything else, if anyone can think of anything, that, like, I still want to do in terms of, like, drafting and doing things in the mansion? Because, yeah, I can't really think of it. Observatory, I guess. Getting more stars. And yeah, Blue Notes as well. I was thinking that too. In this save, I have... Oh, shit. Shit, I spent some stars. Damn it. Okay, so I can't really do that. I was gonna say, like, if we got 150, I could just, like, re-roll until we got a locker room again. And get revenge on that. Yeah, just Blue Newt and monking. So yeah, for this one, I mean, let's just start by checking the rumpus room, I suppose. Apparently I have 111 allowance in this one. I don't think I have that much. I don't remember getting allowance. You played Blueprints yesterday and got absolutely no items. You got a green room and got nothing. Yeah, that does happen. Just bad luck. Yeah, rumpus room. Is there a secret Alzara here? No. Okay. Does anyone know if you had monked... That's interesting. If you had monked the Rumpus Room before getting the final vision, would you get a vision from him here? Or would he just be, like, turned off? Yeah, you still get the gold at least. Yeah, this is another thing that I'm, like, wondering how much I care about. Like, if there's something to the treasure maps. I mean, I still want to dig them up in some places. I saw Lorgon dig up a treasure map in the lab. And, like, it was nothing special, but it was just kind of interesting that it was, like, the hole that you dug looked weird. There was, like, a box that it came in. A box that the box that you open came in. There was, like, a chest inside of a box inside of the ground in the lab. And he didn't really notice or, like, react to it. But, yeah, that was just strange. I don't know, like, why that was a thing. You think it would still work as normal, yeah? Alright, so, I mean... that was nothing. I guess, like, yeah, we can try... I guess I would need, like, a Cloister of Dauja if I want to do this, and the question is that even worth it? Or I could just reset right now and not worry about it. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it, like, even doing Blue Noots here. I compiled that as well. We only have Closet, Attic, Locker Room, Trophy Room, Rumpus Room, which is now done. Oh, no. That was Monk. I'm mixing up Monk and Blue Newt. We still need to do that. Study, Boiler Room, Security, and then the rest of the classrooms. So it's not that many left, even though I had that whole new save that we can do that in. Also, I did look into this one, because no, I'm not about to reset my entire save, like do another entire save, reset every single day that you get an upgrade disc and it turns out to give you the spare room upgrade, so you would have to Alt F4 and then replay the game and get other upgrades and save all of those, and then get get to room 46, get the gift shop, get 8 trophies, then buy blue tents, then get to rank 8 and draft the spare room. No, I'm okay with that. So yeah, apparently the blue note in the spare room just says there are 12 different potential spare room upgrades. Basically nothing. I feel like they should have said, like, I don't know, the developer's favorite flavor of hot sauce or something, like just some stupid thing that would have, like, been a little funny joke for the people that are so insane that they would do this, but instead it's just, like, nothing information. I don't know, they could have just had some, like, funny thing in that, or, like, I don't know. Oh god, no, I just had an idea. Like, oh, Simon's high score in, or like Herbert's high score in Dirigiblocks was this and this, but you can't do that, because then everyone would be like, oh my god, that means something. We gotta read into this, it's a secret code. So yeah, you probably can't do that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just try and, like, draft north a little bit. Yeah, sure. So we can take this. Why not? If you have less than... Oh no, I'd lost stars. I'm stupid. Okay, we should probably not do this. Alright, whatever. Let's just, like, ignore trying to get, like, rerolls. We'll just go north and just get some blue notes. Just see if I can get 1 or 2 and then reset. Oh, there's the daily spam bot. Uh-oh. Maybe we don't get to room, or not room 46, rank 8 today. It's not looking good. Could have just taken a treasure trove, but I probably want to do that in my main save instead. Didn't get as many gems as I thought. Was it just 2 gems, I guess? It's not super impressive. Yeah, that doesn't really do anything. Don't really need any of this. I honestly would have preferred, like, keys and gems. It's not good. Rerolls are good, since we're not going to get stars. Too bad you can't prism a blue room. If we got a green room, I could prism into the cloister, but yeah, I don't think that really matters. Yeah, I can't think of that. I was thinking that too. Are there any other blue rooms that you can upgrade to non-blue rooms? Yeah, there's funeral parlor, empty closet, pool hall, and nursery, but I didn't do any of those. Actually, don't remember like what all of the oh god, I needed gems. I should have taken the observatory, I think. Yeah, I won't have any gems. Which ones of these cost gems? No. We need the pool first. This is free. That costs 1, but I can't do it now anyway. This is free. This costs 1. Security costs 1. It's not that bad. We would want an empty closet. It's a red room that has 0 items, but if it's drafted adjoined to another red room, then it has like 4 items or something. So it's like even better. Oh, right. Nursery isn't blue to begin with. I forgot about that. Yeah, which other ones are upgraded? Yeah, this one was originally blue. These can change, but I didn't. This one, I did not change. There's no other one. This one can't change. None of these have upgrades. Aquarium doesn't matter. Like which one you take. Yeah, all of these are just blue. You can't, like, change any other one into a blue room, can you? No hallway upgrades. Yeah, I think it's just those. Alright, well, let's see what we get. Hallway closet. Perfect. Okay. That's one of them. Yeah, okay, that wasn't too bad. The closet was one of the original 46 rooms of Mount Holly. Okay. I don't know if that's relevant. Like, can you figure out which rooms were not originally in the estate? Wait, where is this thing? Locker room, is it higher up? Did I miss it? Yeah, here. Maybe, but probably not. Like, does that mean you can draft all of the 46 original rooms in one go and do a full house of the original layout or something? Oh no. That can't possibly be something, right? We need gems pretty badly. So I might just take the attic, I guess? Well, I have to take one of these, so yeah, we have to, like, go up here. A showroom would have been nice, too. For emerald bracelets. Okay, now we get some gems. I didn't keep count. Was that 8? I'm gonna assume yes. Oh. I guess we're done. So much for that. I mean, unless I, like, draft security here, or a utility, I mean. Utility and security. That's probably not happening. Let's just cut our losses. Okay, that's fine. Alright, there we go. Let me load the backup then. We got 1 blue note. Something. So I'm gonna load the other improper backup, the one where I... Wait. Oh, yeah. The improper backup was the rumpus room, which is fine. We already did that. Yeah, so now I load the real backup, and we continue, like, actually playing the game. Yeah, 1 blue note. That's a successful run at this stage of the game. That one is complete. Was there an upgrade disc that was in the telescope? No, it's a secret floor plan, the planetarium. But you're not supposed to know this, even though you've already watched it. And yeah, don't make my mistake. You can, like, lower it and then swing it all the way around to just be reachable from the balcony, so you don't have to worry about, like, blocking off the staircase and stuff. That definitely would make it a lot easier than what I did. Okay, so now we're back. Still 111 allowance, yeah? And day 71. We do have Monk. 146 stars. Yeah, I think I, like, on those runs, I got enough stars to get 150 and re-rolled down to 146 again, or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna go do the observatory right away. And there's no special, like, outer room that I want in addition. Because, like, we could, if this turns out to be nothing, I could, once again, just reset and then, like, take something else. But, yeah, I guess we may as well then just draft until I get something I want to try and monk it. And just have some really short runs where I don't finish the whole layout. Yeah, observatory. Oh yeah, that was another thing. Oh god, what was that again? Something about the in eclipse in the north. I was thinking like, oh, maybe if you draft the observatory out here, it would be facing north or something. Or if you do it in the estate, if you draft an observatory so that, like, you come in here or something, or from... Yeah, it would have to be, like, here. Here, with a door facing here, that would mean that the observatory would look to the north, and then maybe you can, like, see the moon, the rogue moon or something. But, like, I'm pretty sure we've done that many times, and it's been nothing, just by, like, coincidence. Uh-huh. Well, it's facing east, not north. I'm pretty sure. We can still spin the globes. I will check inside of the compartment as well, just in case. Yeah, so I guess let's... Oh god, yeah, sure, that works. Yeah, that's kind of cool. You can just place it over there and then lower it, like, in front of you. Can't reach. Too short. Yeah. That is empty. Sure doesn't look like we should be able to, like, see any stars out here. Okay, it's just normal. Damn it! I was kind of hopeful. Wait, I've reached no rank. I mean, I guess I'm rank 1 because of the entrance hall. Do I want to gain one of each of these? No. And lose 2 stars? No. No, I'm good. Let's not do that. Let's wait until I have, like, way more stars. I gotta get to 200 now. Yeah, I've reached rank 1, a new record. Rank 1 is the best, right? While we're here, let's try the admin key thing. Just out of curiosity. Oh yeah, that was what I was supposed to do. Whoops. I mean, I didn't have star rerolls anyway, so I might do that once we get past 150, but just doing like a throwaway day where I once again do the triple parlor thing, get 2 parlors, and then go down and get the 3rd wind-up key, but then open a parlor's triple box, because yeah, that was something I just really wanted to do early on, even though I feel like it's nothing. I'm pretty confident it's nothing. But even so. Alright, let's be Jesper. Jesper. Jesp R. Okay, but more hopeful is what this guy was called. Edwis something? Edwin? I forgot. Like Edwin K? Edwin something? Oh, nope, not even close. Yuli R. Yuling. So. Ah, man, that would have been really cool, honestly. That would have been a really cool one if the Blackbridge had the author of the Blackbridge curse as an admin key, like a secret one. But yeah, I don't know. Does anyone know, like, what other key? Like, is it a key that I haven't found yet? Is it something else? Because I'm pretty sure I tried those, like, Huon something, and, you know, after we did Lee B, I can just do that here. Like, is there one that I haven't actually tried logging in as? But you can't even see that. Only here. Yeah, Prov C and Huon U. Didn't I try both those? Hone U. Maybe I spelled it wrong? No. Yeah, I'm not sure what else, what other key I wouldn't have tried. We've definitely tried all of these, and the other 3 delisted, wouldn't that just be them? You think you've seen all the clues you're going to get from more admin keys. But like, is there another admin key? Is there an admin key that I haven't actually logged in as at this point? Because if so, I might need a nudge for like what those clues even are. Like where the relevant clues are. Guess we'll take these in case we... Is it worth it to go down and get a wind-up key? There are admin keys I haven't logged in as. I have no idea how we would find any of those then. Yeah, I might need some sort of hint for that. But I guess for now I'm just gonna move on. And yeah, we can try, like, once I get the full Spiral of Stars completed, if I then go and activate it, the full spiral, and then go in here and open the black box that had the, like, spiral, maybe something would happen. Yeah, apparently the bird bath is nothing, but I'm not sure if the other classroom, like the world map, is something else and is not related to the bird bath. Okay, good. You don't need, like, the scepter or anything here. I wonder if you get the cutscene, like, every time you open this up. But I'm just gonna take this and keep it, I guess, for now. Why not? If I mess up a parlor game, we can just, like, cheat it. But I also saw, like, apparently when I last checked the library stats, there was, like, a billiard room that I hadn't completed. I had, like, one that I failed or whatever, but that must have been, like, I must have just, like, drafted a billiard room and then not gone in or something, and then never ended up doing it or something. I can't remember. But that's too bad. My perfect, flawless stats are now ruined. Even though the parlor was already ruined. So yeah, I mean, like, I guess we just look for a monkable room, which, like, the main one I'm interested in right now is the secret passage, I guess, but also the entrance hall, if we don't get the secret passage. And then, yeah, like, I do want to try the foundation, but the thing is, if I do the foundation, I should probably have a break room end or something so that I can just go there and try it right away and then load a backup, because I'm scared of this one. I've written this down somewhere. I can't remember where. Yeah, sus. Backup first. Because I'm thinking, if we monk the foundation, it takes the room out of the drafting pool and puts it in the outer room instead. Would that remove my foundation and then put it in the outer room? And then when you put it in the outer room, is it permanently in the outer room? Which would be really bad. So I probably want to just like make a backup for that before I try it, because that sounds horrendous. Because then I guess you would have to do the whole like spray can thing, which would be so tedious to do again, and then get it back where I want it. I like where it is right now. Sure. Okay, let's do a parlor. Yeah, I have been watching quite a bit, so I have been like minorly spoiled on parlor and billiard room things. I have not seen like what the mechanics are that get added, but I've always skipped past them. But yeah, I've definitely seen that they keep going. Oh boy. But yeah, the parlor thing was what I was referring to as like people tend to spoil that, so I already knew about that from like day 10 or something. Okay, that's a good constellation. I don't want that key. Only 2. This is fine. Now we don't have to worry about keys. I thought we lost that one, but I guess that was just in the separate save I had. Let's go here first. Yep. There are still things I want to change the rarity of. These are not any of those. Damn it. I might make the ballroom even rarer. Yeah, that's something. I think I saw that somewhere. Or like, I can't remember if there was a comment on the video or something. I don't know, but that the whole like ballroom at midnight. I think Lorgon might have even done it. Like stayed in the ballroom until midnight and it like was nothing. So I don't feel like there's anything I particularly want to do in the ballroom. And I don't really like the room. It's like good early on, but not really, because early on you don't have the steps to make use of it, and late game you have the steps to make use of it, but then you have other ways to get gems, and then it's not really that useful anyway. Also, is this a clue that we have to draft this, not go in, go around it, come from the north side, and then take 1, 2, 3, do a little loop, 4, 5, 6 steps, and leave the same way we came in, do a little dance, and then something happens. That's what I mean. Like, you can read into things so much in this game, so, like, I don't know. It's getting to a point where, it would probably be... I don't really love this one. It's okay, but not great. I'm getting to a point where, like, it would be nice to have some, like, stupid ideas kind of nipped in the bud right from the get-go. Just, like, don't bother thinking about that if there's something that's just, like, a mental dead end that's gonna take way too long to go through, but, yeah. I don't know. I'm still... Stop it with the car keys, goddammit! Do I even pick them up? I guess so. The blue box contains the gems. The black box contains the gems. Only one box is true. I mean, that works. Like, yeah, this just works. So, like, I don't feel like I don't need to think about it more than this. This could be true, so this is true. These two are false. Black does not contain it. Blue does not contain it. It's in white. So yeah, that just works. Yeah. Tunnel might be useful for blue notes if someone had their foundation in a bad place. Their foundation? How would that affect it? Yeah, pareidolia is strong in this game too, like seeing things. Yeah, Lorgon was doing that a lot too. There was like an interesting thing in the bedroom. On the bedroom closet, if you look at the bottom, there's like some scratch marks that seem to like be like a V or some pointing at something, and just like, I don't know, there's so much you could read into as being like a clue for something. Treasure trove, nice. Yeah, like these, he said, oh, power hammer these, and then he did try it, and it was nothing. I was actually thinking that too, like, oh shit, is that something? So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely, like, getting to a point where I don't really mind, like, these types of spoilers, where it's just, like, things that would just be tedious to test, and then just knowing if they're even anything at all. Fen Ares borders a poetic realm. I mean, yeah, that's true. We know that. That is so pointless. As if you hadn't, like, figured out the sigils at this point. I mean, I guess it's possible. Yeah, I suppose so. Someone could have, like, not figured out the 8 realms, like, map puzzle, and the sigil doors, but they do have the, like, red door from the boiler room opened, and they did get the treasure trove and kept, like, drafting it. It's kind of interesting. Very slim. So did anything say anything about this? Green memos in blue boxes are sometimes false, but I mean, that's sometimes. Pink boxes, yeah. But this must be false. Yeah, I don't even know, I mean, we know this one is true. Poetic Realm. Someone doesn't choose to brute force the sigils. A lot of the clearest clues are here. Oh, I see. Oh god. So we're just gonna get that, like, for a long time? Oh, I was like, where's the scepter? Again, I really wish they didn't put the scepter on the table here. They should have put it anywhere else. Lean it against it. Put it in this pot or something. Just anywhere so it's out of the way and you can grab the coins without grabbing the scepter. It's, just, like, needlessly obnoxious. Always love me a good commissary. Yep. Love all of these. Yeah, just a den, I guess. By now they assume everyone's using the electromagnet every run, yeah. If only. If only you could do that, like, permanently get some contraptions. Yeah, that was another idea he had, that I was like, oh man, that could be something, but then he tried it and it was nothing. Where, like, what if you, even though you have done all of the 8 contraptions, what if you combine, like, the emerald bracelet with the moon pendant, like aura vase things in the workshop, or combine, like, every showroom item? You have to, like, get one, coat check it, go back, get the other 4, or if there's one more. So you would have to moon pendant an item, like buy only the moon pendant and one other item, then go to the next day, find it again, buy out all the other 4, and then have all 4 of them, workshop them, put them all together, and then it would, like, give some sort of, like, permanent boost or something, permanent buff, or a contraption that you would have forever that wouldn't, like, do everything, but would still, like, do something. That could have been kind of interesting. I'm just gonna keep stacking up stars, I guess. I don't know why we're, like, building a wall against the west wing here. But yeah, I do want those stars. Don't want that star. They're so tiny now. Can't do that. This doesn't matter. I mean, let's just take a look at this. Yeah, just like this. Like that. Equals V. 5? Something equals 5? Or it's pointing, like, here? Or something? Like... Oh man, it's so weird. Like, that's probably nothing, but you can just read into so many things in this game, and I don't know what is just, like, insanity. screen capping that. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess I should as well, but it doesn't look like it would be anything, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. Can't do that. Should I just avoid all of the wings and only draft these rooms? Maybe not. This doesn't matter too much. Kitchen is, like, fine. Not that I'm gonna need steps, really. Oh yeah, we want a terminal. I forgot about that. That's kind of a big deal. I might want to go back and draft these rooms if we get security or lab or something. Because, yeah, I want to read mail. Because that's, like, actually a thing we can do that will have, like, some sort of benefit. Wrong way, yeah. Or just an attic, but I do want the blue note for this as well. But it is very tempting. I mean, I guess I may as well. Sure, just get that out of here. Didn't get anything now. To avoid data mining puzzles, use textures from other places in the game for other stuff. For instance, if you look inside the big safe doors, you will sometimes see strange lines. Oh! Interesting. So they have, like, weird textures that look like they could be something just because they want people to, like, falsely read into it when looking in the files. Interesting. That's kind of cool that they would have, like, anti-data mining, like, measures. Yeah, which big safe door? You mean, like, the grotto one? Or something? Or just the big safes, like, in the boudoir and stuff? Ah, the boudoir polyleaf in the boudoir safe. Yeah, I've, like, noticed that and wondered why it was there. Yeah, I see. Yeah, just that is fine. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I mean, yeah, if you know about more stuff like that, feel free to let me know about those. If it's like, oh, what does this weird symbol mean? If it's like, it's nothing. At this point, that would just be helpful. Do I redraw or just... I mean, conference room is just nice if we get something to spread. Sure. Yeah, the study. I can't remember if the study had anything, like, on the inside, specifically. Yeah, like, if this guy has anything... All of these statues in the chapel and underground and in the Alzara vision, I don't know what they would mean and who they are. Courtyard. Can we workshop something? Not really. Good utility. Sure, this is fine. It's not fine. My one weakness. When I have the master key. We still don't have a terminal and no experiment. Problem is it can be part of the unsolved puzzles. People just have said it's noise. I mean, like, I guess that's the thing. Like, if it's generally regarded as, like, it's nothing for everything that, like, the community as a whole knows to be puzzles right now, then for all intents and purposes, it's nothing. And I don't need to, like, worry about it in that sense. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if we get a dud... Right, yeah, if I get a dud outer room from monking, I might want to, like, Alt F4 and then get a schoolhouse and do yet another classroom run and try and get some classrooms up here. Like, grade 2 through 7 or whatever I didn't get. But, of course, I could also just do that in a save where I have, like, over 150 stars, and then eventually we can just, like, spam rerolls and force them. That would probably be a lot nicer. Yeah, Rotunda here is fine, though it's a little annoying, but we want to wait for Rotunda. I have 3 redraws, but Rotunda's fine. I don't hate it as much as, like, many other things in this game that just waste your time. Yeah, like this thing, the like weird billiard room type board, dart board in here, is that just a visual little fun thing? Or is it actually like relevant to something? Wait, do I want a secret passage something? I want to monk the secret passage, so I guess I just take it. It's just a visual fun thing, yeah. Okay, well, let's take the secret passage. That's probably my monk candidate. I don't know what I would want to get off of it, like showroom, I suppose. But I don't really need the showroom since I already have the master key. At this point, you're at like 80% of the remaining clues are basically dead ends. Not sure if you're asking to be told which 80%. I mean, yeah, kind of. I think I kind of am. Because, like, again, other than just monking random things, I don't know what else I can, like, look to pursue at this point. So just knowing which things not to pursue, I think would just be, like, good at this point. Yeah, just monk and Blue Newt. We can rotate this and face it outside. Ah, damn. Nope. Guess I'll just take this. Oh, because this is powered? So maybe we get a higher chance of getting one of those powered rooms? What do we need? No, that one gives power. Yeah, no, that won't happen. Security? No, that won't happen. I would kind of want to draft the pool room before I get these. So maybe we just leave this for a second and go back to the drawing room. Several things the community don't know if they're just cool visual things. Yeah, but I guess in that case, it's like, I'm not going to be finding out what those... if those things are part of some bigger puzzle, so at that point, just knowing that, like, they're probably nothing, according to what people have found, I feel like that's good enough. Okay, yeah, we do want the pool, that's perfect. So now we can just... well, I guess I'll grab these, why not? The devs have said not everything has been solved. Yeah, but I feel like they would just say that, you know, just to keep the mystique going. Point one out if you get the bookstore? Oh, interesting. Yeah, sure. I mean, that's the thing. Will I ever draft a bookstore? You might just want to, like, say it. Because, yeah, I don't have any plans on drafting a bookstore at any point. Well, we didn't get anything to Blue Note, but showroom can be okay, I suppose. Why not? Compass. Compass, and then draft the workshop and rotate it around, like I said. Never ever buy the chronograph, ever. Worst item in the game. There's one of my boudoirs, sure. Get some rerolls. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's weird that it's like... I was wondering that, like, why it's, like, cut off like this. So this texture is just kind of part of something else? But I wonder what that is then? Or if it's just sort of a nonsense texture? We could do a break room puzzle, just for the hell of it. You need to do that. There's what seems to be like a space behind one of the shelves. The wooden molding stops on one side. And the area doesn't load unless you trigger events, so they can't no-clip. I think I see what you mean. So there's like a weird unknown space or something, but it's probably nothing. Okay. 38. Divided by 10, rounded to the nearest digit. 23. Then 20. Minus 18. Rounded to the nearest hundreds. Plus 1. I assume they must mean... Have we had this one before? I assume they must mean just 1. Didn't we have this last time? And I was confused then too. I'm forgetting. That like they count 0 as being... Yeah, I did have that. That like they count 0 as being 100. Which is strange. People who love this game went a little crazy with what could be something. Yeah, I can imagine that. And I'm definitely not going to be doing that too much. Oh god, this is an interesting one though. Okay, so 18 rounded to the nearest... Wait, a third of 18 rounded to the nearest. That's just 6, so that's fine. So the rounding does nothing. But then plus a third of 6, which is just 8, still fine. Plus a third of 3, which is just 9, so this whole rounding thing did nothing. Oh, that's kind of a funny one. I like that one. There's a big chunk of stuff I haven't seen. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's... both concerning and, like, exciting. Because I don't know what that's gonna mean for me, exactly. Oh, that took a long time. Thought the game, like, froze or something. Alright, Blue Noots. Boiler room! Okay, that works. And it goes onward as well. Is it just up here? Would be my first guess. Oh, you can't, like, go around the back here. Never mind. Go over them, like, once you finish the game. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, at some point, I might want to do that. Like, we might want to talk more openly about stuff even before I sort of finish the game. Because will I ever finish the game? I don't know. Yeah, the game gets very narrow. There's really only one actual next step in the progression right now. That'll be the case for maybe most of the rest of the game. Oh boy, yeah. Oh, hi. Well, that wasn't very hidden. The high-pressure condenser box is connected to not 1, but 2 remote power boxes. Okay, that's actually good to know. Like, we already know that, but it's good to know there isn't another one. There isn't a third one. So we already have those 2. Cool. Now I gotta find the boiler room here. You get stuff someone else. We'll have to get clips. We don't know how the heck to get there. I see. Oh, if I get stuck, yeah. Yeah, let's keep going here, I guess. Get another blue note. Well, maybe get another blue note. Security! Okay, there we go. We're knocking them out. And we can finally read the mail, if we can read the mail here. If this is, like, updated, because it was the office that had the stuff I saw. I guess for now we'll do this. Nothing. So, electronic mail. Nothing here. Okay, interesting. But in the office there was something. So I do want to check all of the terminals, I guess. Let's check the lab terminal. Probably too late to really get an experiment going, but we may as well. Also, another thing I saw Lorgon do a bit that, like, it never occurred to me is you can pause experiments. Like, you never think about doing that because most of the experiments are just positive, but yeah, like, sometimes if it's like, oh, open your map and lose steps and then get something, you could just, like, do it a couple times. Like, I'll just do it 4 times and then pause the experiment and then not have it going. And then, like, we can come back near the end of the run and just toggle it on again and then waste the rest of them. So that's kind of cool that you can do that. Oh, this one doesn't have any mail. Yeah, never mind. I think you understand most of the intended clue sequence from here to the end. It'll get very difficult. Yeah, oh boy. Yeah, that's why I think I'm probably gonna need some help. I'm just kind of thinking lockpicking. That's really the main thing. I just want to increase lockpicking, but it's kind of boring. Like, it doesn't really do much, but it is like something that permanently helps. Okay, so where would this blue note be? Oh, this would have been a good spot for it. It's in the coffee machine. This would have been a good spot for it too. Oh, that's a good spot for it. Surveillance recordings can only be accessed via the terminal located in security. Yeah, we do know that. It doesn't even really hint at the whole Swansong HSS thing. I thought it would be like a more obvious clue about that. I have seen like several people get tripped up by that, where like they just go off on completely other things, like they see the A and like delete this and they think, oh, it's something in the archives you have to do, and the O in the office is not an O, it's a circle that's like circling the office as being important, and they don't think to like, you know, spell out the word. That was like the first instinct I had, but yeah, I can definitely see like some people just not thinking about that, and then it's like very hard to actually figure out the whole Swansong HSS thing without any additional clues. So yeah, I can definitely see that being a problem. Yeah, we are done with boiler room and security. I have so much lockpicking, I'm going to start opening 2 doors at once. If only. I'll lockpick the antechamber doors. Too bad we can't do secret garden here. That note hints that you have to do something. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that would kind of do something at least. We can't do secret garden here, right? In the corner? No. Do I care? Nah. So yeah, I mean, I guess like once we're done with this, we don't really need to like continue doing the rest of the run, as far as I know. So I may as well use my rerolls here and see if we get something special. Too bad secret garden isn't a blue room. Oh, well, lucky. What is happening? I have like 5 rooms remaining or something, and I'm just like getting them without even needing to reroll. It's very lucky. Ah. I guess that would be something to do. The treasure map. Just trying another room to dig something up. The chessboard in this room contains a portmanteau. I forget, what does portmanteau mean again? Wait, and where is study? Hold on. Define. Portmanteau. It's a large traveling bag. I see, yeah, that's what it means. A word blending the sounds and combining the meanings of 2 others, like motel or brunch. Podcast? Huh? What the hell does that mean? The chessboard contains a portmanteau. Date? I guess is what they mean? 8 dates? This is a date? D8? Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, okay. And let's remove this one. It's definitely dwindling now. Alright, so I mean, let's try and get down here, I suppose. Ladyship's Chambers would be kind of an interesting one. I can try and loop around here and like get something there to dig up. Oh god, I hate Rotunda, worst room in the game. Oh, I don't even need it, no! Rotunda did nothing wrong. Now I'm just taking a detour for no reason. Well, I guess it was the same step count. Yeah, so just in here. Yeah, trophy room works. Boudoir works as well for more rerolls, yeah. Oh right, upgraded floor plan. I already forgot about that. I just keep forgetting about my experiments. Don't need that. We could do a secret garden right here, would work if it's locked. We can just rotate this one around, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. And it's upgraded, good. Be locked. Yeah, I mean, I could also just go for a... I have so many gems, I may as well. I can only use 8 gems on the next one anyway, so we may as well use up to 8 gems. Just seeing if I get an upgraded room or something here. So yeah. And then billiard room or advance the 2 monk list. Yeah, definitely the monk list. That is much more important in my opinion. Breakfast nook. Perfect. More lockpicking. I like how the text even, like, updates based on your silver spoon and stuff like that. Also, yeah, interesting to note that the silver spoon happens after the salt shaker. I wasn't sure about that. Like, I've seen it many times, but I never, like, connected that. You salt the food before you eat it, of course. Yeah, alright. We don't want secret garden. We've already done it, though. Look how easy I just got the secret garden thing after all those stupid resets and, like, wasting so much time trying to make this happen. And, like, setting up the perfect setup for it. And it's just like, oh yeah, you just have the secret garden here where you wanted it. So, like, ladyship would be a cool one. Did I write any other one where it's like... I haven't, like, marked these off. Treasure trove, throne room. Throne room can't happen here because I'm coming from the wrong side. Vault. Armory can't happen. Clock tower. Wine cellar. Planetarium. Kennel. Yeah, I don't know. None of these... Yeah, the lab I already saw, but I do want to see it again. Ballroom. Wait, we tried ballroom. I'm, like, nearly positive I've dug up a ballroom chest. If not on camera, in some, like, run I was doing off camera. I'm very sure about that. I don't know why I don't have it written down. So either it's on camera or I definitely did it, and I'm pretty sure it was just nothing. Yeah, I guess let's just redraw, why not? The sauna? Sort of interesting, but I mean, I doubt that's anything. Though I guess also it's nice for tomorrow, but we probably don't need those steps, really. Yeah, let's just see if there's something else that's, like, cool. Yeah, clock tower, greenhouse. Greenhouse. I don't know which one of these would be more interesting to try and, like, dig something up in. Greenhouse is honestly harder because it's, like, it can only be drafted here, specifically from here or here. So yeah, let's take that. Just to see. It's probably nothing. I'll probably stop writing down where these are, but I don't know. Maybe not. What do you know? It's 8 gems. Yeah, I mean, the rest of this doesn't even matter then. Do I have a broken lever? I do. Perfect. Amazing. Yeah. Alright, where's the secret passage? Should we draft anything from the secret passage? I guess the casino? If we get 10 coins there, I can just do a spin. Like, why not? We have to rotunda. There's no avoiding it. all the lockpicking skill, it's not going that well. But yeah, that's something we could do, like draft more. Well, I guess I've locked off everything, but just draft more just for lockpicking skill. I'll definitely stop after the one spin. The problem is if we don't get 10 coins here, then I have to gamble, and then I don't have a broken lever. We're saved. I get over 100. Well, I say just one spin, but maybe I get 2 free spins! Oh, well, keys and gems. Amazing. Incredible. Definitely worth 100 coins, that one. Alright, secret passage. Let's do it here. And I might just take my break here, because it's like, you know, a good time. Even though it feels like we've done almost nothing. Still may as well. And then we get a bit of a cliffhanger. Because yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking secret passage sounds like it's interesting, because like, how could it possibly lead anywhere? Do you just pull a book and then it's just rubble behind it? I don't know. We will see. And yeah, Blue Noots. That was definitely a nice run. So yeah. I will just leave it off there. So it feels like a very short like segment of blueprints, but yeah, we're gonna do more in just a bit. So thanks for watching. I'll see you then.